feels amazing, and it's very exciting. Not about the polar bears maybe dying, that's not exciting. Oh my gosh. How about I sing a song? So I've done some tours with musical theater shows, and this is a song called Seen It All With You. Basically I was like riding a bus across America and just seeing like really, you know, like seeing the desert and seeing like beautiful sunsets, and you see these things and you wish, you know the saying like happiness is shared. You wish that the person you love is with you seeing it, and you call them on the phone and it's like not the same at all. You try to describe it and you're like, you just need to be here. So I literally wrote this song on a bus, and yeah, I don't feel that way about that person anymore, but I still like the song, so I'm going to play it for you. It's called Seen It All With You. So basically, like, I went through a super terrible, that's not even the words. I went through a heartbreak, and my heart hurt so badly I didn't even know, like, a heart could hurt so badly and not be dead. Like, that you could still be alive and feel this way. And, you know, when somebody, like, leaves you and you love that person so much, you sort of wonder what's left of you. And you have to come to a place where you make a decision that you're enough, like, on your own. And I was reading this Tennyson poem about the Lady of Shallot, and she falls in love with Lancelot. He's a character that we've all heard of, and he, like, reciprocates for, like, a minute, and then he changes his mind, and she ends up, like, dead on the side of a river. And then there's sort of the same imagery in Arthurian legend with Elaine of Astolat. She falls in love with Lancelot, watch out the Lancelot, he's a player. And he breaks her heart, and she ends up dead in a barge, like on the way to Camelot. And I was just reading these things, and I was like, I don't ever want to be dead in a river. So that's one good choice I've made. I haven't done that. And you know, I want to know who I am on my own and know that I'm enough. And so sometimes we go through these things and they hurt so much, but it ends up we know that we're okay and that we are enough. So anyway, this is called The Lady of Shallot.
Shallot, I am not, I will never ever be a lady of Shallot. You did not need Lancelot to be free. Well, neither do I, no, 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 neither do I. Just go, 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 I'll be just fine all on my own. I'll be just fine, I'll be just fine. I don't really get why all these girls, they think they need somebody, or else they are nobody. As if anybody else could ever tell you who you are. You a star in the sky, but don't take my word for it. Believe it till you're sure of it, because if you ain't, I guarantee this world is happy to agree with the words you use to describe how you just lose again. Again, stand up, look in the mirror, and let the world get nearer, because you're beautiful, girl. Yeah, you're worth more than this world. You're a beautiful girl. The Lady of Shallot, I am not, I will never ever be a lady of Shallot. You did not need Lancelot to be free. Neither do I, no, 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 neither do I. Just go, 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 I'll be just fine all on my own. I'll be just fine, I'll be just fine. So maybe this world can be a lonely place. Maybe I still close my eyes and I still see your face, but there's no laying down by the water's edge, no death by the riverbed for me, cause I got things to do, you see. With or without you, and I ain't relying on you to give me my guidance, cause I know who I am. I went about that when you left me in my bed, when you left me laying flat on my back. But then I stood and I showered and I knew I could go on. I put my lip gloss on, yeah, I still smiled through it hurt, but now the hurt is all gone. Yeah, I swallowed that bitter pill, and look where I am smiling still. I think I finally see I'll be fine with just me, don't need nobody else to be free. I think I finally see I'll be fine with just me, don't need nobody else to be free. I think I finally see I'll be fine with just me, don't need nobody else to be free. I think I finally see I'll be fine with just me, don't need nobody else. The Lady of Shallot, I am not, I will never ever be a lady of Shallot. You did not need Lancelot to be free, but neither do I, no, 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 neither do I. Just go, 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 I'll be just fine all on my own. I'll be just fine, I'll be just fine, I'll be just fine all on my own. I'll be just fine, I'll be just fine. Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make them go, oh, 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 as you shoot across the sky. Oh, my baby, you're a firework. Come on, show them what you're worth. Make them go, oh, 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 you're gonna leave them all behind. Nine, nine. Boom, 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 even brighter than the moon, the moon, the moon. Oh, boom, 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 you're even brighter than the moon, moon, the moon.
Thank you. I didn't write that last part. Alright, so this song, so basically, like, I've written lot of kind of, you know, like, I'm heartbroken, I'm okay songs. And this song I'm about to play, it's sort of like, it's a little confusing. It's called Not Looking for Someone to Rescue Me. But at the same time, like, you're sort of like, I don't want you to rescue me, but I do want you to come real, real close and walk right next to me. And if I fall, you can pick me up. Like, it's like that kind of thing. And I was practicing, and I was just playing all my songs and singing them. And my little niece was with me, and I was like, Lyric, her name's Lyric, which is adorable. She was sitting next to me. I was like, you can just listen if you want. And so I played through all my songs, and I was like, afterwards, she's just looking at me, and she's this, you know, she's got this soul that's like 1,000,000 years old. She's super wise. And she was just looking at me, and she was like, Jessica, she calls me Jessica, my name's Jessica. She's like, Jessica, you say you're fine in almost every song you sing. And I was like, yeah, maybe that means something. Like, maybe, you know, if you say something too much, maybe it's not quite true. So I'm like working on being fine. And this is kind of another song where like, I'm fine, but you can come help me if you want. So anyway, it's called Not Looking for Someone to Rescue Me. Baby, I've been looking for someone to carry me lately. And I've been walking so good, and I've been thinking the thoughts that I should. Oh, 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 oh. So honey, can you look at the window and tell me the skies are sunny? That the storms have passed, these bad times can't last forever. I'll never say never, but I'd like to say never again, my friend. Not looking for someone to rescue me. I'm just looking for someone to step into this mess with me. Tell me, baby, you're still everything that you once were, and that maybe good details will razzle up out of this blur. Oh, 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 oh. Before we get too close, are you the kind of man who gives more than he takes before you take my hand? Are you an ocean, cause I'm just a lake, and I have lost my flow? I think that you should know, cause when you hear that you might just get up and go. When you hear that you might just get up and get up and get up and go. I'm not looking for someone to rescue me. Tell me, baby, you're still everything that you once were, and that baby good details will razzle up out of this blur. Oh, 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 oh. Wakens me just like a beautiful, beautiful letter from eternity, and I don't quite know where this will end, but it's gotta be better than maybe where we have been. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. The lights just dimmed for a second. Does that mean I have one more song to play? No, or that was a mistake?
Yeah, that's like a short.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't know what that meant. Oh, what does that mean something? I didn't know if people were giving me signals here. All right, I'll do 2 more songs for you guys. Oh, and people listen, my friends listen to me they come listen to me play because they're my friends and they're nice. And then afterwards they're like, you never say your name enough. So my name is Jessica Latshaw. That is my name. So there, I just said it for the record. And you can find me like, you know, different places on the internet, like Facebook and YouTube. You can find me on YouTube. Yeah, how many of you guys know about my YouTube story? Do some of you know about that?
Woo!
Some of you do? Yeah? Yeah, it's super exciting. I'll tell you a little bit about it. I'll be quick. But like 2 months ago, I was waiting on the Columbus Circle platform for the train, as many people do on the Columbus Circle platform, and I had my little ukulele with me, and a guy comes up and he's got like conga drums with him. He starts talking to me, and well, the first question he asks is, what's that instrument you have? And I said, it's a ukulele, and the guy next to him said, you sure it's not a cello? I was like, yes. I'm actually positive. It's one thing I'm positive. I have a lot of questions about life, but that's one thing I know. And so anyway, then, long story short, like the guy with the drums was like, well, how about you give me your number? And I was like, oh, so we can jam together? And he was like, among other things. And I was like, oh, well, I don't give my number out, but you can give me your number, blah, blah, blah. So my train pulls up, and I was like, I gotta get on the train. He and his friend followed me on the train because he hadn't found a pen to give me his number. And then they're like, well, do you play that thing? And I was like, well, yeah, I don't just carry it around for fun. I do play it every once in a while. And so they're like, all right, let's jam. And so we started, and then the guy across from me just takes out his phone and he records the thing. And we just have like a good moment on the subway. It's fun. It's like, whatever, no one's planned this, no one knows anyone. And before I leave, the guy with the phone, he's like, hey, I want to get your name because I want to put this on YouTube and I want to like give you credit. And I was like, okay, why? Okay, sure. But I think like my parents might watch it and like it or whatever. So anyway, long story short, like within a week there's like over 1 million hits on YouTube, and I have like a manager in LA now, and I have a publicist, which is interesting. She tells me things to wear and stuff. I don't always agree. But yeah, it's really crazy. And I think like, you know, the moral of the story is like to never be afraid to be who you are and share the things that you love to do with other people, like live generously. And a long time ago I made a decision that I wasn't ever going to like be shy about my music because it's something that I love to do and I didn't want fear to get in the way. And so when it came to just like playing music on the subway, I was like, oh, that's not scary. Like I've been practicing so long just saying yes to people wanting to hear my songs that it just felt normal. So anyway, speaking of all that, here's a song I played on the subway. It's called Ain't My Friend. And if you want, you actually can buy it on iTunes. I recorded it in the studio and stuff. Here it is.
Baby, you ain't my friend, and I ain't your last call. Nor can I let my heart wonder how you feel about me at all. Oh, 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 baby, you ain't my friend. Oh, 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 baby, you ain't my friend. Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, I'm just going to do one more song for you. And I'm a little bit torn, because I could do an Eminem cover for you, which is always exciting. Or I could do like a brand new song. The thing about my songs is they have like 5 million words, and I'm always like, you know, it's like untested. I'm like, oh, I might forget like 1 million of them, because there's so many. So I don't know, what do you guys feel like? You want to hear a cover?
Yeah, Eminem's pretty awesome.
Okay, he's pretty awesome, right? All right, I'll do the brand new one. Another time. I'm about to lose my mind. You've been gone for so long, I'm running out of time. I need a doctor, call me a doctor. I need a doctor to bring me back to life. I told the world one day I would pay it back, say it on tape and lay it recorded so that one day I could play it back. But I don't even know if I believe it when I'm saying that. Doubt started to creep in every day, it's just so gray and black. Hope I just need a ray of that, cause no one sees my vision when I play it for them. They just say it's whack. They don't know what dope is, and I don't know if I was awake or asleep when I wrote this. All name was you came to me when I was at my lowest. You picked me up, bring your life with me, I owe my life to you. But for the life of me, I don't see why you don't see like I do. But it just dawned on me, you lost the sun. Things fighting you, it's dark. Let me turn on the lights and brighten you and enlighten you. I don't think you realize what you mean to me, no slightest clue. You and me were like a crew. I was like your sidekick, you're gonna either wanna fight me when I get off this mic, or you're gonna hug me. Now we're out of options, nothing else I can do. I'm about to lose my mind. You've been gone for so long, I'm running out of time. Oh, I need a doctor, call me a doctor. I need a doctor to bring me back. It hurts when I see you struggle. You come to me with ideas, you say they're just pieces, but I'm puzzled. Cause what I hear is crazy. Cause you're either getting lazy or you don't believe in you no more. Seems like your own opinion's not one you can know. Can't make a decision, you keep questioning yourself. Second guessing that it's almost like you're begging for my help. Think I'm your leader, but you're supposed to be my mentor. I can't do it no more. And then you remember who you are. It was you who believed in me when everyone was telling you don't sign me. Everyone at the label, let's tell the truth. You risked your career for me, I know it as well as you. Nobody wanted to mess with a white girl. Hey, I'm crying in this mood. You risked your life, now maybe it's my turn to save yours. I can never repay you, what you did for me is way more. But I ain't giving up faith, and you ain't giving up on me. Get up there, and I'm dying, I need you, come back for heaven's sake. I'm about to lose my mind. You've been gone for so long, I'm running out of time. Oh, I need a doctor, call me a doctor. I need a doctor to bring me back to life. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Aaron, for having me. Really appreciate it. Thanks so much. My name is Jessica Latshaw.